quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery.
Testing. Testing. Volume works. Testing again. Testing again. The volumes. Here I'm live.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Well, not what I want. We're back with some Genshin Impact. Check out the new update. So, into some new quests. First, what to check out? Mail. Claim the rewards. First off, do some wishing. The character that I really want here. Well, two of them. We get them. We got a get Cloran to be gold. So Skyrider sword. Hello, Bennett. Hello, Bennett again. We got two Bennetts. Please, give me more Bennetts. Black tassel. Black tassel. Skyrider sword. Sharpshooter's Ove. Sharpshooter's Ove. Harbinger of Dawn. There's Shadow. Yet another Bennett. I think like a C5 right now. Get one of those two besides Bennett's. Raven Bow. Skyrider sword. Raven Bow. Join Tales of Dragon Slayers. There's Shadow. Sharpshooter's Oath. Rust. Old Steel. Characters there, so I'll be right back. So we're gonna try this again. So, Raven Bow, Bay Club, Horn Tails, Tails, that's C6 Bennett. Get some of those, please. Bay Club, more Orb. More Bennett. And those 4 and 1 and 2. Got weapons, books, weapon, coma. At least it's different. Got someone different at least. I think so. On.
Sorry, sir. Were you looking for me? Hello, hello. I'm
We got
What
those.
can I do for you? Actually, you know what? This seems like more of a sit-down conversation. Come with me. I know a good place.
Got one of them. Try again. 4 and. Okay, we're getting someone. Hammer Sword. Harbinger Dawn. Cool Steel. Hammer Sword. Mona. You still may get Korand. That's a C2 set of those. What? Right back. I'm back. Here we get Korand. 2 golds in a row. Who is it?
Greetings.
Hello,
I am
Korand.
Corand, a champion duelist of the court of Fontaine. If you wish to hire my services, please state the nature of your dispute. You may leave out any extraneous details. Those are no concern of mine.
So we got Korand and those. Go to our characters. Child. Activate his constellations. I think next person we need Bennett. His constellation. Twice. Or his constellation. I have a C6 Bennett. So we got the two characters we want. On. I'll level them up a little bit. That's Dea. Oh, she needs to be leveled up anyway, too. Level him up. Needs a rest. See what he does.
It'd be right there.
And this does.
I asked Connor to select a bottle of our best.
But yeah, we're continuing the last mission.
You asked Connor?
This is a Kaya hangout.
He hasn't seen you in a while. He's just happy to be able to do this for you.
Considerate as ever. Ah, Elzer, I also brought you a gift. Here, this belt buckle's for you.
Such artistry. Thank you very much indeed. I'll put it on as soon as I get home.
Glad you like it. Go on, enjoy your time off. And don't forget to see a doctor.
Very well, Master Kaya. I'll be taking my leave now.
Elzer is a good guy, and he's very responsible. But with 1,000 different things to worry about
Master Kaya, your wine and an apple cider for your friend. All freshly fermented this year. Please, have a taste. Traveler, this one's for you.
Thank you.
Very clear. And a full-bodied aroma. That's rather nice.
Isn't it? This one's a little on the sweeter side, but I can go grab a dry one if you'd prefer.
No need. Sweet is just fine. Let's drink one together.
Don't mind if I do. I haven't caught up with you like this in a long time. We used to always pour the first glass for you when cracking open a new barrel. With you gone these past few years, I've had to drink it for you.
Well, since it wasn't me harvesting the grapes, de-stemming, or crushing them, it's much more fitting that you should take the first taste.
Stemming.
It's an important step in the winemaking process. After harvesting the grapes, the stems have to be removed prior to fermentation, or they'll affect the quality. If you'd like, Traveler, you can help us harvest some grapes. Winemaking can be quite a lot of fun.
It isn't nearly as exciting as he makes it sound. Your back will be in so much pain after picking grapes that you won't be able to stand up straight.
Master Kaya is right. Harvesting grapes is a back-breaking labor. But seeing the grapes turn into grape juice, then ferment into wine, it's a fascinating experience. and every person at the winery should have a chance to share in it.
Wait, so D-Luke actually helps you with the winemaking?
Oh, goodness, no. Master D-Luke is far too busy, not just during the day, but even at night.
Oh? And just what is D-Luke always so busy with?
Well, come nightfall, he's always out there, networking, and so on. Master Kaya, you may be surprised to learn just what lengths Master D-Luke is willing to go to for the sake of the business.
Connor, you're an awful liar. I hate to see you struggle.
Oh, so Master Kaya, how do you like your drink? I remember you weren't very interested in wine when you were young.
Well, I suppose a darn night hero.
That was because the adults said children weren't allowed even a drop. Don't you remember how much trouble D-Luke got in that time he snuck a drink?
Ah, yes, of course. Adeline even covered for the two of you.
But on a serious note, having grown up at a winery, I spent my childhood watching Tunner plant the grape seeds, waiting for them to ripen on the vine, harvesting them together and waiting for the alcohol to ferment. Even though I couldn't help with making distilled spirits, watching everyone work was fascinating. How could anyone not love to drink with a childhood like that? So, let us raise a glass to wine itself.
We're generous
To
hosts.
the gracious hospitality the winery has shown us today.
Here, here, to Don Wine.
Speaking of wine, Connor, I have a gift for you. It's a decanter set from Sumeru.
I get a present too? Thank you, Master Kaya. Time really does fly. I still remember the days when everyone was giving you gifts at your birthday parties when you were young. Now I have wrinkles and Tunner's bent double, while Master Kaya is the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius.
How is Tunner holding up?
He's still tough, but getting on in years, so some things just aren't as easy as they were. But he's used to doing things his way and doesn't trust new employees to do it for him. A lot of the temporary workers I hired quit because they couldn't handle how picky he was. Master Kaya, if you have time, why not go talk to him about it? You're probably the only person he'll listen to besides Master D-Luke.
I definitely owe him a visit. I haven't seen him in some time, and I do have fond memories of the days when he was teaching me to pick grapes.
I want to see something. Wes. But so come back to Sumeru. Not gonna walk there, of course. So, yep. Sumeru. Port waypoint, teleport. You move up. Okay, so we need to talk to Catherine.
perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Never heard that classification before.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Missing person.
Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago.
Who?
It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Well, sorry. I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
Ooh, that'd be a little
In any
strange.
case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara Village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
So, to Mara Village. Over there. Go this way.
We made it to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
So we need
If
to go
this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very
talk to Balaram.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Anything else you could tell us?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of
Description.
information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays, so genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village, there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some...
Talk to another person. Moving.
Is that guests I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. But he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out. Well, Traveler, what do you think?
A lot of things are not adding up.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing.
Description.
It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
It's more like he's someone who only exists in people's memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Could be like what happened with Great Lord Rukkavarla.
You are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vimara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Going.
Give me some space.
Fast.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vimara Village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
Play.
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Think I get you what you mean. So let me. Yeah, I'm back. Think I get what you mean.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Used to have someone like that, a family member you could talk to no matter what.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Say
The
that.
last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Always the same time of day. Time never seemed to pass.
Hey, look
Hello,
at those
Charles.
girls over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
Abyss mate.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Fight this.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! Cool it!
Back here.
Freeze!
Go.
Dodge this!
Where's fire, please?
Cool it!
Ow. Here's Zhao. Right.
Prepare to die, fool! The day is finally
Really?
We can do it!
These things are there.
way ahead of you. The sun sets.
He's bad.
Don't get frostbite. Don't push your luck. Cool it.
Had to go somewhere. On
You're
me.
getting on my nerves. Freeze.
Yeah, it's two of us down.
Unexpected.
That is down. He a different character, I need a shielder. Oh, there we go. Okay, so those.
I wonder what.
Let's investigate this further. Come into being.
Food thing. $20.1. Oh, have to go in the nearest city with some. Nice snack. Two. Oh, now we're going back to go to Mondstadt. We get some food. Getting some healing food. Right. Already did. I pulled for Setos and Forand. go to. I'll show you afterwards. Here. Got those here. You can find Moran here. Still need to level them up. Pull her up. I'm just getting healing food because I'm trying to do a mission. That's really tough. How may I help you? Some skewers. Yep. Okay, so feed our team so we get healed. Full health. Go back to go to right here. Need to take care of these Abyss mages. These three guys. He's got a shield. Stop burning me. Really?
Doesn't look good.
Stop burning me. You dry them out.
Burst forth. Moments of birth. Live.
Do have a shield, so that's good. Hold on. You can do something. Ah, yeah. this mage. One of them makes it easier. Gal beta.
Coming to be.
This one does have a shield. Yeah, I'll get back there. Let them regen their shields. To
Thank you so much.
yeah,
I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
question we should be asking now is, what's the Abyss Order doing around here?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsliff!
Hello, Dainsliff.
Ah, it's you two.
Hello, Dane.
A friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. See you later.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
Also on their tail.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
Thank you for the follow, unholy opener.
I doubt that is their primary.
Thank you for a follow. Sorry about that.
I'd imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely
He's
a
tired.
byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
One request.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is.
I could do it
truly
right
planning.
now.
That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Because it take away the story. Let's see what we can learn from the villagers.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Well then, how about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
And speaking, yes.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still
Thank you.
hope for the two of you to reconcile.
Thank you for a sub.
Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
Visionary.
I hate to admit it, but he is also my kin, my older brother.
Say what?
Your brother?
I'm in between the two of you.
5 of them, the 5 sinners of Kanria. The wise Roptatir, the visionary Vedrfolnir, Gold Rhindaughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother.
Thank you for a sub. Thank you for a sub part.
The voice of the sinner. Then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Somehow everything's connected. That's true. Then stone slates we found in that ruin in Fontaine.
Once people of
Never
great
mind.
esteem in Kanria, those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
And then my sibling came in contact with your brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Must be hard to talk about all this, but thank you for telling me.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
One of the things that flows through the ley lines are memory.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Memories, ley lines, the loom of fate, missing person that does not seem to exist. What's the connection between all this?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
Didn't sleep well either.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Find Dane. I'll show you some. Dane. There he is. Won't be able to see it now, but
Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
what's wrong?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
A description.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
What exactly did you remember?
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Say what?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is this even possible?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Is the eye still safe?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Before someone follows us. Go straight there, someone's on our tail. I think that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted the memory in the first place, to force The way.
Of course.
Place where the eye is hidden.
Rana will feel better after eating some star shrooms.
Do a teleport there because it takes a long time to walk. Or here. Got to unlock that area. There. I'm climbing. Over here, Emmy. Where are they? Must be this thing down here. Not going near it. So once we party,
It'd be right there.
that was
Give me some space.
Ready, steady, go!
Excuse me.
how do you here. Top of this.
Give me some space. Boring. Boring.
Like, where's this teleport waypoint? Find this waypoint. So it's it down there. Go unlock the area first. There we go. So Here. I think it's in here.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Be right back.
Traveler.
Let this story
wait.
play. Yeah, I have returned. So, see what's going on. Wants us to wait. Hmm. So,
We've no
what
time
was
to waste.
that?
Let's head inside.
What was Dane gonna tell me now? Go in. I clicked. And we're gonna put.
Understood.
Now we're gonna try this, but it may not work well.
Come into being. Yeah. Huh. Live. Useless. Boring. Dodge this.
Okay.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
One of these things, really.
Get out of
Which,
my way.
why isn't it switching?
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power. Boring. Live.
You're first.
We can do it!
Burst forth.
It, stop getting me wet.
Get out of my way.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
The wall. I missed. This. I think we need to open these to get through that door. That door. Teleport. Holes or traps. There.
Boring.
Let's dance!
Mooring guard. Please let me activate. That thing we deactivated. No, it's not.
Come into being.
Oh, it's white. Gee.
Cool it. Dodge this. Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Grabbing me. Oh no, not the Suzaku thing.
Not done.
Don't spin. Oh, stop it. Run into it.
What's the hurry?
Stopped.
Dodge this.
Let the show begin!
We froze it, so that's good. Have to do this.
Evil conquering.
Your shield.
I'll protect us.
That works. Stop it. Billy. Throws it, so that's good. And a switch of her. Albedo.
Time to reassess.
Oh, there.
My experiment failed.
Let the show begin. Oh,
Freeze!
Throws it.
Cool it!
Don't get
Your burst. Keep her frozen. Stop punching me.
Freeze!
let's dance.
Now, the pop up.
retribution.
Hi, hi. La, 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 la. I can't
Pop up's
tell now
annoying.
you need me.
Freeze!
Oh, so sorry.
Cool it! Don't push your luck.
I think we got rid of it. I'll leave. 20-second cooldown.
I'll
Wait
protect
first. In for the cooldown. We got a trap door.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Rotate. One of them.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Wheel back, yes.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
What is this thing? Which doesn't let me switch.
Let's dance.
The shield says good. Stop freezing me.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
The ice working on him.
Dodge this!
Where he's got a shield.
Witness my great undertaking!
Have to do it.
The day has finally come!
Please revive him.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Burst forth! Come into being!
Switch your barber.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go!
Burst forth! Come into being!
You turned me into a popsicle.
Freeze!
There's no way to break his shield.
Let the show begin.
All this.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Stuck. There's need a pyro.
Dodge this! Freeze! Burst forth! Live! Come into being! Live!
I'll protect us.
And freeze him though.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge.
Stop freezing me.
Freeze. Cool it. Don't push your luck. Freeze.
Bitch.
Sister.
Okay, so we reset. Great. Those health reset. Great.
Look
Doesn't matter, I'm not winning without Pyro.
Come into being. Feel this ancient power. Ha! Burst forth. Yeah! Ha! Live! Still within my threshold. Ha! 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 Yeah! Seems my research is over.
Abandoned. Change characters. Who is
Benny's Adventure
and
Chamber
Benny?
Assemble! Or not.
Well, those. Turn- turn- Making night. Those things are found at night.
truth of this world. What could it be?
Or ass. Is there Aya's? Wrong way. Against ascension materials.
Come into being!
We're in woods. Find out lamp or ass. Here they are. To buy more. Enough.
reduced to just standing around. How absurd. Boring!
Can do. Aren't.
What's our
Yeah,
objective?
Pyro.
Useless.
Let's dance. La, 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 la.
Ha! Yeah, live! Ha! Ha! Come into be!
Where'd it go? Morta popped up.
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Moments of birth! Boring!
And war at me.
Get out of my... Ha! Burst forth! Yeah! Live! Boring!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Boring!
Wrong way. Groin guard we got care of.
Let the show begin.
Get out of
Move
my way.
down.
Let's dance. Let the show begin.
Get out of
Spin.
my way.
Gotta spin.
Witness my great undertaking. Burst forth. Yeah. Ha, live. Ha. Come into being. Ha.
That's stuck.
Disappear. Ah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 Burst forth. Ha. Ha.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go!
For it.
Stuck. Not move.
Live. Ha. 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 Burst forth. Ha. Ha. For it.
Got broke free. Yo. Puzzle.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Right back. Hey, I'm back.
Those memories. So dark.
There. Hold on.
Let the show begin.
Their team's fully healed. Rotate. One of them.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Yeah, I think this is where Duluth comes in.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Got this guy we got to defeat.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Live! Ha! Moments of birth. Ha! Here! Boring! Live!
Shield.
Useless! Lament!
Be good. Um, which Duluth?
Ways to the wicked!
Switch. Which
Ha! Yeah! Come into being!
is shield.
Ha! Burst forth! Yeah!
Let's dance.
Got to Dane.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
What's going on? Okay.
What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place.
Here. You're
The
on
Abyss
your own.
Order is
We can
putting
be all right.
something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing... Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Does have a point. Something was off. What am I missing?
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
I mean,
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want,
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of
I
whack.
think this would be a good place
We
to
better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on.
be a good place to call it. Thanks for the thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.